Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything, and welcome back to the channel and to another match preview for Saturday night's match against Deportivo Alaves from the Camp Nou as Barcelona return to league action following the midweek 2-0 defeat to Sevilla in the Copa Del Rey that we covered in my last upload. So like always with match previews, I'm going to take you through the current form of the teams in action, followed by their latest squad news and possible lineups. Then I will talk which players I think will decide the match in a section I call the ones to watch, and I will give you my match prediction. So if this is your first time tuning in, this is how match previews are handled on this channel. Also, if you like what you're seeing so far or at any other point during this video, feel free to hit like and subscribe for more content like this, and also so you don't miss the video reviewing and analyzing the game between Barcelona and Alaves. So without further ado, let's start by looking at the current form of the two teams. Coming into this match, Barcelona and Alaves sit in 3rd and 16th places in the La Liga table respectively, with Barca currently 3 points behind Real Madrid but with a game in hand. Barcelona's players are of course coming into this game with a lot of fatigue, having played no less than 12 matches in the last 6 weeks, compared to the 8 matches that Alaves have had to play in that same period. And mind you, there's still a small issue of PSG on Tuesday night. Yeah, this Tuesday night. Barcelona though come into this tie as the informed team, having won each of their last 5 games, and in fact having not suffered defeat in the league since the start of December, that last league defeat coming against Cadiz. Alaves on the other hand are nowhere near boasting that type of form, as over the last 5 league matches they have only managed 1 win, 1 draw and 3 losses in that same time. Since that Barcelona defeat, I should add though, they have only failed to win 2 of their last league fixtures, those coming in the form of draws at home to Valencia and Eibar. Alaves coming into this match with poor form though should not make Barcelona take them lightly, as we only have to go back to the end of November to see what Alaves can be capable of on their day, because in round 11 of La Liga, Alaves actually played away against Real Madrid and they won that match 2-1. With that out of the way, let's quickly touch on some squad news. As usual, I'll talk about the home team first. Barcelona will again be without the services of Ansu Fati, Gerard Piqué, Felipe Coutinho, Sergio Roberto, Ronald Araujo and Martin Braithwaite for this game, while Miralem Pjanic and Serginho Dest are also both doubts, though it's believed that they have been training with the team and could still make the squad for Saturday night's game. With the match against PSG in only 4 days time though, I expect Koeman to make some changes to his squad in order to give some rest to the likes of Pedri, De Jong and Alba, with hopefully Puig, Moriba and Firpo getting some much needed minutes. Trincao could also be expected to feature here, as he could be a wonderful option to give some much needed rest to the likes of Dembele and Griezmann. As for Alaves, Rodrigo Eli is still unavailable for selection, but the visitors are otherwise in strong shape heading into the context, with Victor LaGuardia fixed to start in the middle of defense. Head coach Arbeloa is expected to keep faith with the majority of the side that started the win over Valladolid, meaning that Joselu should again be joined by Lucas Perez in the final third of the field. Unknown Manchester United attacker Facundo Pellistri though was an unused substitute last time out, and the young Uruguayan will be hoping to make his debut in this game. With all this in mind, I expect the two teams to line up as follows. Barcelona should stick with the 4-3-3 formation, with Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goals and a back 4 of Serginho Dest, Clement Longley, Oscar Mingueza and Jordi Alba. In midfield, I am hoping to see some changes here made by Koeman, because as pointed out, Pedri and De Jong do need some rest, so I'm thinking maybe some minutes for Puig, Busquets and Pjanic in the middle. Up front though, I expect the front three to stay unchanged, with Griezmann, Messi and Dembele all getting a start. Alaves on the other hand should set up with a 4-4-2 formation, with the following personnel: in goals Pacheco, back 4 of Navarro, LaGuardia, Lejeune, Duarte, and a midfield 4 of Mendes, Garcia, Pina and Rioja, with Perez being joined up front by Joselu, as I said earlier. Now that we know how both teams will set up, let's talk about the ones to watch. I'll start with Alaves. I believe that key for the illustriously nicknamed El Glorioso will be their strike partnership of Joselu and Lucas Perez. Barcelona have suffered a whole host of injuries that have left them especially vulnerable at centre back, and this is something that the visitors should be looking to take advantage of, especially taking into consideration that Barcelona have conceded a ridiculous 6 goals in the league via defensive errors. No doubt they will need another big performance from Pacheco like he put in last time the two teams played out a draw, but ultimately goals are what Alaves will need, and there's no better place to get those from than their two journeyman strikers. As for Barcelona, they will be heavily reliant on the gargantuan talents of their captain once again to try and put this game to bed nice and early so they can make some subs and just rest players. Antoine Griezmann will also be looking to rediscover his scoring touch in preparation for the upcoming big game against PSG, and so expect him to make a nuisance of himself on Saturday night. I expect either one or both of these players to have a hand in whatever good things Barcelona do going forward in Saturday night's match. Well, that now brings me to my match prediction, and I'm going to tip Barcelona here to do enough to get the win on Saturday night. Absenting a freak performance from Pacheco, I ultimately expect Barcelona to dominate this game and to make good use of the chances that they will get owing to the better form of their players in comparison to those of Alaves. I don't think Ter Stegen is going to keep a clean sheet here though, because it's just too many changes constantly happening in this Barcelona defense. I do not remember the last time we fielded a regular defensive partnership for like more than 4 games. But yeah, all of that aside, this should be a win for La Blaugrana. That does it for my match preview. What are your thoughts on the upcoming game? Who do you think will be the game changers? Who will come out on top? Please leave your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for tuning in, and do not forget to like and subscribe to Blaugrana Everything for more content. Have a great day, and Forza Barça.